Hiya, Wendy here. I just wanted to come on to talk for a moment about instant gratification and how actually this can really, our need and our desire for instant gratification can impact us achieving our longer term goals and our shorter term goals as well sometimes. So a lot of this comes from, living in a world where we've become accustomed to instant gratification, maybe without even realising it, whether it's from fast food, instant streaming, you can fast forward through ads and just get to the programme. We can, binge a whole series in a night or in a weekend. And so we've come to expect things to be pretty instant. And I think sometimes when people come into business, they come into it with this misconception that a business is just something that you can click your fingers, do a few posts, send a few emails, whatever it is, talk to a couple of people and boom, you're going to have a business. I mean, historically, before the advent of social media, who built a business like that? A business with longevity, a business that was going to last, a business that was going to impact, a business that was going to fulfill your needs, let you follow your dreams and so on. We didn't expect things to be that easy. Yeah, I do think there has become a bit of a culture where, because of this world of instant gratification, we expect a business to be the same. And that can be really damaging to building our business and growing our business. So it can make us overlook sort of long-term rewards, and because of that, it's instant gratification in essentially really has caused us to achieve less in our business sometimes, to sort of bomb out, to stop working for it, to think, oh, it's not going to happen for me, it's not the right decision, blah, blah, blah. And so I think it's really important that we can acknowledge that and, try and prevent it. It's clear that we often choose to satisfy our immediate desires instead of working towards our longer term goals. So when we're putting the work in and then we're not getting that instant gratification, it makes us question everything and can make us stop working towards those longer term goals. So if we can understand that and resist that urge and that need for that instantaneousness, is that a word? I think so. Then hopefully that can help us. And it happens to all of us, it's definitely happened to me, particularly in the early days of my business, and even years, 12 years on, sometimes that happens. You can put a course out and it doesn't come in straight away, the bookings, and you start to question everything. You're not getting that instant hit, those emails coming in, booking, and you do start to question it, and you take your foot off the pedal and you think, well, it's not working, it's not happening. And it is that constant desire for things to happen like this, to land on our lap sometimes, and more frustratingly so if you feel you are putting the work in but you're still not getting the outcome that you want. Again, it's that need for gratification, that instant gratification. And if we can have some realistic expectations of what is involved in building a business, then I think that can help us manage these expectations. So a couple of the things, if you want to stop allowing instant gratification to hold you back, you can follow these steps to begin to practice delaying gratification. That's really important. So step one is know your goal and visualise your positive future. So this allows you to maintain focus and motivation even when you're confronted with short-term temptations, and even when you're not getting those bookings, when things seem slow, when nobody's getting back to you, all of those things. If you know your goal and you visualise that positive future, it really helps you to maintain that focus, motivation, and taking those actions even when things don't seem to be falling into place. Take some time to consider as well what you want to accomplish and why it's important to you. That is so important. And imagine, be there, be in that moment of what it's going to feel like once you've achieved your goal. That's super, super important. Step two, break your goal down into manageable tasks and milestones. So, if you set a massive goal and you're not getting that instant reward, that can be really, really hard to deal with. So if you break your goal down into manageable tasks and milestones, it's more likely that you're going to get little hits of gratification as you achieve each of those smaller tasks. So once you have a clear goal in mind, you want to break it down into manageable tasks and milestones. It makes the goal seem less daunting, more manageable, more attainable. And begin by identifying the key actions required to achieve your goal, and then divide those into smaller, more manageable tasks. That's really important. And really importantly, set deadlines for those tasks. So many people set themselves goals but don't put a date stamp on it. And we all know, we can procrastinate and go on and drag it out forever. And step 3, celebrate small wins as milestones are reached gradually. It is so important to take a moment to celebrate your accomplishments whenever you reach a goal or finish a task. And that could be as simple as having a nice snack, going out for a coffee, meeting a friend, taking a break to do something you enjoy, whatever it is. And by doing that, by celebrating those small things, you create a sense of progress, a sense of momentum, and that ultimately helps drive you forward towards your longer term goals. I hope that helps. Let us know in the comments if that makes sense, if you've got any questions, and if you recognise any of what we've talked about. Take care. Bye.